What's up, everybody? It's time for another wonderful and fun Covert Adventures. Today I'm up here at the top of the Meadow Creek Fire Tower area. Here is the Meadow Creek Fire Tower. It is a beautiful live-in style cab, or it was a beautiful live-in style cab. They designed it in 2012 and built it. So that was the footprint of what the old one looked like. The old one was made out of wood, but believe it or not, there's actually been a fire tower up here since 1926. So 100 years ago was when the first fire tower was up here. It was a wooden structure one. According to the facts I had, there's been about 5 or 6 iterations of fire towers, when the current block that you're actually seeing here was actually built in the 1960s and is the base of the original wooden top cab that did burn down at one point in time. But one thing that's actually neat about this fire tower that I want to show off is that this marking here, this C9, and it's actually still painted, and you can see they sprayed weed killer around it. So this was Cherokee National Forest Fire Tower number 9. Buckbald still has its number. The tower's gone for number 15. So that was how they would mark when the old airplanes would come over. But anyways, we take a look here at the site. There's a little wooden platform down here. I'm not exactly sure what this was for. It looks like at one point in time there was something here in the center. Maybe they fixed the wood, or there was maybe a viewfinder here, but really don't know why there would be a viewfinder. But there's the tower. I mean, look at how pretty it is sitting up there. And you got this wooden railing here. This maybe is where you tie your horses off if you decide to come up here. But anyway, so this isn't really that hard of a tower to be able to actually climb up and hike up of. It is only like 10 feet off the ground. So if you're scared of heights, this definitely is the fire tower for you. You can still see the old concrete blocks that were here. That's because that's where the posts were for the original fire tower. The rail landing, or the outside landing, would have been out here. And here's a little bit of a placard of the history of this fire tower here. Fire towers here says during their heyday until 1950s to the mid-1980s, 18 towers were in the Cherokee National Forest were staffed, and then they were replaced by airplanes and the technology we have today. But this is what the fire tower actually would have looked like when it was first built here. So makes a big difference of what they were. So anyway, so when you climb up here, it's a nice metal design, and you know, very little vandalism, very little garbage. You can actually park your vehicle down there, and there's just this little trail. But we're looking out towards Parrottsville. Bybee's out that way. And you can see this is the ridge of Meadow Creek. And then over this way would be North Carolina, and Hot Springs is over in that way. So, but very easy, very nice, very unique hike. Or not really a hike, but very nice tower. Road's in great shape. It's about a 3-mile dirt road off of Tennessee State Route 107. Like you're going to the Houston Valley Recreation Area that's no longer there. So, but this is a good little fun adventure. If you're not wanting to hike too terribly far to a fire tower and get to enjoy some views, you can have a little picnic up here. It's pretty quiet. So, but anyways, well, that's it for this Covert Adventure. I'll catch you guys on the next one.